right, week 12 Thanksgiving hot read. I can almost taste the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and gravy already. We went 2-0 on the hot read this week. Our grossest hot read of the season. Tommy DeVito and the Giants came through for our plus 10. They won outright. Browns Steelers, we got 6 points of CLV on the under. Didn't need it. Under by more than 2 touchdowns. We are 14-6 now on the hot read for the season. 70%. And we're going to start on Thanksgiving. My favorite part about Thanksgiving, after all the turkey, the pumpkin pie, it's that nap, right? The tryptophan nap. And usually that lines up with what we're seeing on Thanksgiving night as these games have come about. Thanksgiving night unders are 11-5 all time. And I'm going to take that Thanksgiving night under. 49ers, Seahawks, under 44. So Seattle, I've kind of turned on this team. They gave away a win today against the Rams. Their offense has really started to trend down in a big way, like almost bottom 10 over the last 6 weeks. Their offense has really struggled against San Francisco's defense, too. They only scored 14.3 points per game in 3 games against San Fran last year. And in the regular season, the two teams, when they played, these games maxed at 34 points. So we just didn't get a lot of scoring here. Seattle's O-line still hasn't been great either, and I think that's going to struggle against that 49ers pass rush. Obviously, Chase Young there now on top of everything else. Seattle's got a pretty good pass rush too, so that might even deflate scoring a little bit. On the other side, why now? Well, obviously Thanksgiving comes soon, but Seattle got some injuries that have me very concerned for this one. Kenneth Walker, oblique injury. We'll see if he can go. I'm not sure that's a huge deal with Charbonnet there, but the big one is Geno Smith. He missed some time during the game. Looks like a bicep injury. We might get Drew Lock here, and if it does become Drew Lock, I think this total starts to drop in a hurry. So Seattle has been at 44 or below. That's this number in 6 of their last 7. And then a couple of our usual trends on the under. Home underdog unders last 2 seasons, 62%. And then this is a primetime under. You know about the primetime unders. 62% the last 4 years, 25-8 so far this season, entering Sunday night, 76% to the under. So you want to grab the 44. That is the most common total over the last 5 years. 44 is their top key number for totals. 43 is probably next. So we'd love to get above 44 with the hook, but I think this one goes down. Give me that Thanksgiving night under, Niners Seahawks under 44. And then we're going to do another very similar one. Chiefs Raiders under 44.5. This might surprise you a little bit. I know we see Patrick Mahomes hang big numbers on the Raiders. That's been his trend for his career. But these, I think, are 2 of the more underrated defenses in the NFL right now. Last 6 weeks, Chiefs are the number 3 defense by DVOA. Top 3 against the pass. They've been top 3 all season against wide receiver 1. It's bad news for Devontae Adams. That's the best offense the Raiders have. The Raiders obviously are not scoring a lot of points. They had 13 on Sunday. They have an 18 or lower all but 2 of their games. So they're averaging under 17 on the season. Got the rookie Aiden O'Connell. I don't think we're going to see a lot of Raiders points. However, same last 6 weeks, the Raiders defense has been pretty good. They're up to 13th by DVOA, and we just saw Sunday, they held Miami to 20. They hung in there pretty well. So it's been a top 10 pass defense. They've been better at home where they will be here. The one thing that is weak for them still, the run defense. But the Chiefs are the worst run offense in the league the last 6 weeks, that same span. So I think the matchup sets up well here for the Raiders to kind of keep it close, hang around. Antonio Pierce with the Raiders now. The Raiders are under in all 3 of those games. We know the script. It's defense, it's smash mouth, it's run the ball, chew up the clock. That's, of course, what you want to do against the Chiefs anyway. Keep Mahomes on the sideline. Jacobs should get a lot of carries. I think he can get some yardage against the Chiefs, and that'll just kind of chew up the clock for us. So Raiders on the season, 9-2 to the under. Chiefs 7-2 to the under. So that is a 16-4 combined, 80% to the under on the season. Raiders games are at 42 or below, 9 straight. We're getting 44.5 here. I think this number starts to go down. Raiders games on the season averaging about 37 points per game. Chiefs 39 just seems a little high for me, right? Again, home underdog under here, 62%. And then here's another trend for you. When we have a home underdog of 7 or more, with a total above 44. We're just barely there right now. Over the last decade, unders are 86, 48, and 2, 64% to the under. So again, 44, 43, these are our key total numbers. We're just above. We get the hook this one. So I want the Raiders Chiefs under 44.5. Now a little different here. We're playing before Monday night. Chiefs total this week, you've been watching it, that dropped a field goal this week. So I think that number probably goes down again. And if you think about Chiefs players, if there could be like a big injury or something, that can really only help us based on who Chiefs might lose. So hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully we get a good game here, but I'll take the under. I'll grab it now. Raiders, Chiefs under 44.5. So week 12, hot reads are Thanksgiving night, Seahawks, Niners under 44, and then Chiefs, Raiders under 44.5. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Let's see.